Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new reads are being posted, okay? This read is going to be for Gemini. Gemini, I'm seeing that this cycle of this read is like strongly influenced by the planet Mercury. So the planet Mercury goes through an orbital cycle every 88 days, which is pretty much like almost 3 months, right? So during that time, Mercury is going through its cycle, and the experience that we have here on Earth that's strongly influenced by Mercury's energy is data collection, the experience, the intelligence that we have to be moved to write, record things, stuff like that, data keeping, data collection, stuff like that, okay? So I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self some lessons with the northern and the eastern wind. The northern wind, I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to partnerships and community. I'm seeing that you may have traveled to your grandmother's house, or you're going to travel to your grandmother's house, something like that. And if your grandmother passed away, my condolences. It's not necessarily that. Yeah. I'm just seeing that there's something about the experience of going to your grandmother. So it could have something to do with like you going there, something about when you were there, or you could, like I said, be going there in the future, okay? I'm also seeing, well, it says during the cycle of the read, and this is something that influenced you. So maybe it's like a place where your grandmother used to live or something like that. And then, or that you had an experience that has reminded you of like going to your grandmother's, or you're the one that provides that experience for other people if you're a grandmother, right? So take it as it resonates. The thing about tarot is that, especially with the winds and how they're, you know, helping the spirit of true self navigate through the lessons that the soul has it going through so that you can heal, right? We're all on a healing journey. Those winds, they help you navigate. Like, you're the spiritual compass. The soul is the one that, you know, teeters and totters the magnetic scales, and the winds are the ones that help you be able to steer your vessel and your ship in the right direction. I hope that makes sense. So then with the more northern wind, I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about dating. So this could have to do with like setting a date, making a schedule, something like that, or, you know, an actual dating life, and how your relationships and partnerships that you navigate are strongly aligned with you going to your grandmother's, or your grandmother coming to visit you. So you know what I'm seeing? This is kind of reminding me of like a Hallmark movie, and not saying that Hallmark movies don't predict or give recognition to the fact of like real things happening in real people's lives, though with no music in the background of your life, that could possibly be like what's going on. That maybe you like are going to your grandmother's, or you are a grandmother and there's some dating going on, right? I'm just seeing like somebody going back to their hometown, like Sweet Home Alabama with Reese Witherspoon, and you're like, you end up falling in love with someone that, you know, that's what I'm seeing. Anyway, so I'm also seeing some eastern wind. With the eastern wind, that's the soul teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about perception. So with perception, I'm seeing that you're learning a lesson about feminism and like the feminist frequency and energy. So you could either be a female or a male. The gender is not specific, okay? So I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security and winning. You could be, okay, so the ego of the spirit of the true self, right? The spirit of true self always knows So with the ego, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security and winning something, right? And I'm also seeing that that has to do with like castles, like your home, or like a safe space, or your idea of a safe space, or like a really nice home, something like that, right? Or you could represent like an actual castle. But I'm seeing that that is also involved in what you're experiencing during the cycle of the read. You may be having like some changes going on internally, or like you're going within and you're spiritually ascending is what I'm seeing. And I'm also seeing like castles in the clouds, so you could be tapped into like a heavenly frequency or something like that is what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. Yeah, so this going to grandma's thing, like if your grandmother did pass away, she could also be like a frequency or an energy that's influencing the cycle of this read. Okay, so take it as it resonates. So I'm seeing that the spirit of true self has been trying to send you some lessons, even as the soul has you going on this journey where you're learning, you're growing spiritually, right? You're maturing spiritually is the overall goal. And in all of that, I'm seeing that the spirit is trying to send you a message, and I guess a lesson learned for you, that you're mastering the great mystery of life. So the message is that I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. So yeah, like mastering the awareness of being able to tap into knowing your destiny is a part of the great mystery of life. So you don't ever feel like you're wasting your time or that you have no purpose. You're understanding your divine reason for being here, okay? Then I'm also seeing unconditional love is a part of that reason. So a part of the great mystery of your existence, of your purpose in life, of your destiny in life is unconditional love. It says, I remind you of the magic of love because you are blessed. That's beautiful. So I'm just seeing like this could be like a message coming from someone's grandmother. And then, or not, you could be the grandmother and, you know, this message is for you. And I'm also seeing the grounding energy, where spirit is sending you a message about being well grounded provides a feeling of security, balance with your vision, a sense of protection, elevation, respect. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so unconditional love, having a sense of security in your grounding processes and the great mystery of your existence and your destiny is the pathway that the spirit has you on. So that's really exciting. It seems like it's going to be a beautiful message. So let's get into the read. If you are not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the Hierophant energy. The Hierophant energy is someone that's put into power and position to be able to give some type of governance or commandment in a role of like providership, in being able, like when you see a Hierophant type of energy, it does give like that dynamic of, I just keep hearing the Pope, like the power to, like I said earlier, to give governance over people, to give guidance, and to be in a position of leadership. That's the Hierophant kind of energy. And when I say the Pope, it's because it's strongly related, in, like you being in that position, you being in that energy, is strongly related to how it is that people receive you on a spiritual level, right? They trust that you will give them the governance and the guidance in the upright and not violate their vulnerabilities, right? And that's just kind of what I'm seeing. The energy was offered to me as a form of inspiration. Like I said, spirituality is being recognized for this energy as well, and it's also being received as like non-violent. So thank you. And the energy that you're being received in is the Five of Pentacles reversed. The Five of Pentacles reversed speaks to if there was any type of financial loss or some type of loss where there was something of value in your life, could have even been your grandmother, right? That you are able to heal from it gracefully and get past it. And I'm seeing that the reason why you were able to do that is because you focused on the work, whether if it was like working internally to be able to overcome those challenges, or if it was like a financial thing, you worked really hard to overcome all of those losses, right? And I'm seeing you being received as like very hardworking, very diligent, very busy, and useful in this time during the cycle of the read, okay? I'm also seeing the butterfly energy, where it's just, you know, giving resonance to the fact that this is a time of evolution for you. Like, as the ego seeking security and winning, obviously you want to be able to overcome and recover is the best word from whatever losses that you had, whether if it was an emotional, spiritual, you know, kind of loss because of someone physically not being in your life anymore, or if it was a financial loss. That can also be emotional too. That you were able to evolve from it. You were able to recover from it, and you were able to move into this next phase of your life, okay? I'm seeing evolution and growth, healing your inner child, and releasing the past. Then I'm also seeing new beginnings with the coffin energy. Rebirth and transition, liberation. Then I'm seeing the soulmates energy. This is beautiful. So there's a soul connection, partnership, a soul contract with a life partner. And then I'm seeing the death energy, which is a resonance of change, growth and transformation. Okay? So all of these things, bringing stuff full circle for you. It's like you have a willingness to gracefully grow. You've learned, data has been collected. You've written things down. You've done the healing work. You've done the actual work to overcome those challenges. And the great mystery of your existence and your purpose in life, whether if you thought in the past that it was rooted in material wealth or whatever the situation is, you were able to learn lessons and grow in unconditional love, and feel secure in that with the grounding energy, okay? This is a beautiful message. So in the past position during the cycle of the read, I'm seeing that you were in the Queen of Pentacles energy. So the Queen of Pentacles energy is showing me that you were financially stable, secure. You may have been even financially abundant. So this could have either been you, or this could have been that grandmother energy. So take it as it resonates. You are being received as calm. This Queen of Pentacles energy is being received as calm, very peaceful, very tranquil. So this is someone that is not just financially responsible, good with money, has a lot of money coming in, though this is also someone that's charitable, okay? And you're also being received as like someone that's aware and not insane. Then I'm seeing that you were in the Ace of Cups energy, where there was something that you were passionate about that you started, or there was a new relationship that you might have started, okay? Or something that has to do with love, that you're, you know, something that you love, or a new love interest came into your life, right? I'm seeing that you are being received in this energy as very intelligent, very stylish, or this other person was, take it as it resonates. And then you were also being received as timid and shy, or this person was, okay? So then I'm seeing this King of Swords energy. So this King of Swords energy is someone that's led by their truth and justice. And this is also someone that is there to defend. So this could either be someone that's coming in to defend and protect you, or this could be someone that is just being completely honest with you, or you are the one that's in this defensive energy. Like, I know how to protect myself, you know, with my own truth and my own justice, and I know how to set boundaries, and yeah. So that's just kind of what I'm seeing with this King of Swords. It's not kind of what I'm seeing, it's actually what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that it also comes natural to you to be able to be in that energy. So this is either you, or this is this other person that has love for you, or that you love, okay? And this person operates in this energy naturally several times over, because it has unnatural in reverse. And like I try to tell people all the time, that the descriptive words get put down in the placement for these reads first, then the tarot cards go down. So whatever goes with that, like what describes and defines the character and the energy came before the character, is what I'm trying to say. And that's all about time, okay? So this person, and I say that and I explain that because I didn't have any control over the fact that that's how it came out. Like natural in the upright and unnatural in the downright. So it was like naturally this person is in this King of Swords energy. Like that's really who they are, okay? And then the Five of Swords reverse is that they operate very strongly in this energy without competition. Like there's no one that compares to this King of Swords energy. So this is either you that's in this energy, or you know what I mean? It's the other person that you have love for that loves you, okay? Then I'm seeing that you were in the Five of Rods reversed energy. So with this Five of Rods reversed energy, I'm seeing that it's not really like you to not get in a conflict with someone, right? Though it's important at this point in time in your life that you didn't get into conflict. Like I'm seeing that usually someone, because it's natural for you to be like in defense mode, though I'm seeing that in this essence of this point in time in your life, it was super important for you not to be in conflict. Like I'm not at war with myself and I'm not at war with others. Even though I can like defend myself, and I know that I'm not in because I'm not in competition with anyone. So conflict with who over what, right? And if there was some type of financial loss that you experienced, if there was someone that you lost in your life, then the only battles that we would have to face are the ones of acceptance, because that's something that's outside of our control, right? So I'm seeing, and especially with that spirit of true self, seeking security, with the ego and winning, and then the fact that you're learning this lesson about the great mastery of your own destiny being rooted in unconditional love. So if there were any financial losses, or if there were emotional hits to your human experience because you lost someone that you cared about and that you love, whether it be a divorce, whether it was someone that passed away, right? You were able to remain grounded in the security of knowing that spirit has you on a pathway of being, mastering the awareness that your destiny is rooted in unconditional love, okay? unconditional love that you should have for yourself, and also, you know, God's source energy that has created you, because there were no mistakes in creating you. All intentional, right? So you're in that transitional phase with the butterfly energy. You are healing your inner child. You're releasing the past. You're in this new beginning energy. You're feeling liberated. Like I said, there is that soulmates energy for some type of soul connection. And I'm seeing that it's all faded with this Wheel of Fortune energy. And that's what happens to, or what has happened towards the end of the cycle of the read, is that, like I said, the great mystery, recognizing your destiny, you realize that it's all coming from a place of unconditional love. And you're grounded in the safety of that. And I just feel, and I know, that that can't come from anywhere other than the source that has created all of this. Okay. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm also seeing the Seven of Cups. And I'm seeing that you realize and you recognize that, and everything has come full circle because you have a bunch of options. Like, if I wanted you to suffer and I wanted you to feel depressed or deprived or anything like that, you wouldn't have had a bunch of options and things that you could do differently. Right? So I'm just seeing that brought things full circle for you. And with the Seven of Cups pair with the Wheel of Fortune energy, it's just a revelation that it was all fated to happen. And I'm seeing that that's satisfying to you. Maybe you recognized it even in, like, the clothes that you wear. If you ever go out shopping or something, the shows that you could watch on TV, or the books that you could read in the library, there's so much variety in institutions, though there's also variety in just nature and in life in general. You don't just see one type of flower, you see different types of plant life, right? There's so many different aspects to the intimacy of what God has really done here for us in what we experience. And it does depend on you to have that mindset of fulfillment of your destiny, to be able to experience all of these different things. There's a universe within you, and surely you're a part of that tapestry of all that a universe is. And you can connect with that, and you can see the different expressions of it, right? And I'm seeing that's satisfying to you because you have options. And then maybe this is where I'm seeing that. Where you realize, or you recognize, or you decide that someone is the right person for you. Or someone decides that about you, like that you're their person. Because they're like, out of all the people in the world that I could have possibly been brought together with, right? It was fated. This is a time that was offered to me. And you're being received in this energy is not dysfunctional, not complicated. You know, it's not a complicated decision to make, is what I'm seeing. Okay? Then, so let's talk about the emotions, why all of this is happening. And the specific messages for the overall read are for you to feel confident. So you're going through what you're going through so that you become more confident emotionally. So say, like, you know how in video games they have those levels of like health and strength and that kind of stuff on certain video games for characters, right? think about this in terms of like your whole entire life, and if you had meters for every emotion, and the things that you experience help your meters fill up, right? Something like that. So I'm seeing that you went through these experiences to build up your confidence so that you feel lucky, so that you feel open. There's a message that's coming through that says forgiveness is healing. You may feel like you need to forgive yourself, or that someone needs to forgive you, or that is something that has happened during the process of this read, okay? I'm seeing that someone wants to know more about you, or you may want to know more about someone else, especially with that options energy and then the love interest with the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing for you not to feel perplexed. There is another energy. You see that? For you not to feel perplexed. Even, look at that. So the perplexity energy is clearly going down. For you not to feel confused or worried about your love connection. For you not to feel terrified. And for you not to feel confused. Okay. So think about it like that. Like the meters of confusion are going down. The meters of terror. I don't know what you might have felt terrified about, though. Your spirit of true self, your inner child, right? That says that, you know, the wounds needed to be healed. You're going through the process of just like mending all of that naturally with that King of Swords energy, right? So let's talk about your future. Now for you, Gemini, I only have one card for your future. And the card is the Lover's energy. So I don't know if you have a love interest. You know, this is coming down from the Ace of Cups energy that, you know, I could see has happened during the cycle of the read. And then also that King of Swords energy, they just placed where they did. So this person either feels like no one else can compare to you, or you feel like, you know, no one can compare to that person. There's something significant about the natural energy of you being in this King of Swords energy and this Five of Swords energy reversed. Okay? And from what I can see, there is no conflict, and it's important for you all to be in this Lover's energy. So, like I said, there is soulmates energy, right? And I can talk to you a little bit about the soulmates energy. There's a soul connection, there's partnership, there's a soul contract. and you know, for this person to be your life partner. Now the thing about soulmates, and you'll know, is because when you interact with human beings, they reveal to you the truth about the fact that they are human beings, right? And that means that innately we've inherited things that we may not like about ourselves or others, right? For some reason as human beings, we don't like it when somebody burps around us, or if we fart. That's just an example of being human, right? And when you're with a soulmate, those things about being human, you just don't try to change about that person. Like if someone blinks too much when they talk, and you'd be like, oh, I can't deal with that. Though if it's your soulmate, you don't try to change that person. You just accept them for who they are, because the soul of the person outshines any human imperfection or flaw, because they're in the flesh. So I say to you, Gemini, this could be about love for yourself. This could be a message from your grandmother that has passed away, or you could be a grandmother, or there's just something about all of this that makes you feel at home. Like this story is being told by your actual grandmother about your life. And that's the beauty of the Creator, is that even if your grandmother imagined this all in her mind for you and never actually said anything to you, that God is such a creator that if it was foreseen for you, that you would be graced to have that experience, right? So in your future, I am seeing this Lover's energy, you in it. It could be a romantic relationship. It could be a relationship with someone in your family, your child or your children, someone that genuinely loves you. Okay? You're being received in this energy as marvelous and incredible, like it's a wonderful union. It seems like it's a divine union, divinely orchestrated. And the energy that's also coming from it is that it's not cheesy. It's not like a cheesy type of relationship. It's genuine, it's natural that you all were able to come together. Okay? And you don't operate in an energy or a frequency of selfishness in this kind of love, because your souls recognize each other. Okay. And I got some angel energy. So overall, it's about your health improving. This could be your mental health, this could be your physical health, it could be your financial health, right? Your spiritual health. You becoming more spiritually mature. And then the angel energy says yes. That this Lover's energy is the result of your health improving and you improving your health. So to you, Gemini, I think that that's a really big win. And it is based on your perception of what winning is in your life. And I'm seeing that with the butterfly energy, it is a transformation that you've been going through, in a rebirth and a sense of liberation at this point in time in your life. And congratulations. Okay. So I do send you love and light and healing energy. And I will see you all next time. Bye.